Art Media, thank you for joining. Tonight we'll hear from head coach Derek Fisher, Carly Samuelson, Taya Cooper, and Amanda Zowie B. We'll get started with Chris Camello.
Hey, Coach, good evening.
Hi, Chris.
Great win tonight. Obviously, this one had to feel good after two kind of tough losses tonight. I mean, 53 points from your bench, just 3 players, 8 players total. What does this say about your team's effort and their mindset that they could come in shorthanded and beat a hot team like that and be led by Taya Cooper, who has kind of gotten off to kind of a slow start this season, but breaks through with the career high tonight, 26 points?
Yeah, no, I think, I think our team has just been trying to figure out, how to get it done together as things have constantly changed around them. The roster changing, the injuries, different lineups, different people starting in and out for different reasons. And, I believe this group has showed a great deal of character and fight, and really trying to battle through everything. Like we don't feel like we're coaching effort most of the time. It's really just trying to help them understand, situations and decision-making and, game plan discipline. But really proud of the group just for hanging in this week. Like the last couple of weeks was a whirlwind for us, just, with the travel and the opponents and the games flying at us every other day. Like we really did need these last few days just to be able to show up with enough energy to win tonight. Like our team was completely gassed after Sunday afternoon's game, even before Sunday afternoon's game. So just, yeah, really, really proud of them. And especially, Taya and Carly and Brittany, like they've all three just continued to work hard and push through, some of their own individual ups and downs. And, we couldn't have got this done tonight without them.
Sukni, you win with the LA Times.
Derek, when you talk about character, how would you describe the character of Carly Samuelson? I mean, she's been on and off this team literally 5 times now, and she comes in and scores 13 big points for you off the bench.
Yeah, no, she, Carly's, and I've told her this directly, like, she's everything that's right about the game of basketball and team sports. When you have people that are so committed to doing everything they can do to help the team, to make every sacrifice, to give of themselves repeatedly, even at times where it may have cost her opportunities because she wasn't trying to do more and show more of what she could do. That's how much doing the right thing means to her. And, she's been fantastic, since she's been with us the last couple of weeks. And, she deserves a shot in this league. It's a tough job to get, but, she just deserves a lot of credit, takes a lot of grit and mental and physical toughness to keep training, keep coming back, keep staying ready. And it's a great lesson in terms of what professionalism actually is.
Megan Hines with the Swab Report.
Hey, Derek, congrats on the win. I just want to ask about Taya's performance. Obviously, she led the team in scoring the 26 points. Can you just talk about the conversations that you would have with Taya, even in her slow start to the season and tonight throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think that she, I think the slow start, she had really started to come on before the 1-game suspension. Those 3 or 4 ball games before that. She was doing a lot of what she did tonight. And, I think tonight just presented an opportunity where, both Erica and Christy and just with us being shorthanded, no Bria Holmes, she had so many more opportunities, to play basketball. And, she's phenomenal getting downhill. And when she converts, on those opportunities at the rim the way she did tonight, you know, she's tough to stop. And so, you know, just really happy that, you know, things really went well for her tonight. And she played with the type of pace and assertiveness that we need from her and from our team. And, you know, now for a young player, it's about learning how to, you know, how to sustain those things, not necessarily the 26 points, but the impact on the game where, you know, in your minutes on the floor, people can tell that you were out there and that you were doing a lot of positive things. So she did that tonight, and, you know, hopefully she can continue to build on it.
John W. Davis of the Winsider. John, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. So what does it mean to you, Coach Fisher, that, you know, you got somebody like Brittany Sykes, plus 26, Carly Samuelson, plus 20, Taya Cooper, plus 14. I know that you're a man that appreciates some of these advanced stats.
Yeah, no, I think, you know, Carly's impact on the game is tremendous. You know, she almost every time she touches the floor, like, we're just better because she does the right things. You know, she puts herself in the right positions defensively. You know, she's talking point and communicating. And even though she, you know, she's been on different teams or in different situations, often on our roster a few times, she's, you know, she's an experienced basketball player. So she has a level of composure and poise to her that is really good for our team. And then, you know, I think Brittany Sykes has continued to, you know, bring her offensive game around to match the impact that she has on us defensively, and the way she, you know, really causes problems for the opponent on the defensive end. So as her offensive game continues to come around and, you know, she gets comfortable and more confident finding those chances to go score, you know, that's really great for us to see. And then, you know, we've talked about Coop a little bit already. You know, not just the points, but, you know, a lot of her points coming off of, you know, turnovers created, you know, good defensive possessions, you know, things that are impacting us on both ends. Sometimes, you know, players can score and, you know, it's just scoring points. It's not really impacting the game. But, you know, she did a lot of impactful things tonight, and all three of them deserve a lot of credit for this win.
David Yapkowitz with the next.
Hey, Coach. You know, this was definitely one of your better offensive games of the season. You guys shot over 50% from the field, you know, 33 points off their 21 turnovers. You know, last game against the Liberty, you were talking about how the opportunities are there offensively. You know, you guys just got to convert on that. Did you kind of see that tonight, that, you know, you took advantage of those opportunities? And, you know, is this something that you think, you know, moving forward, you can kind of sustain this so that, you know, you guys are a little more in sync on the offensive end?
Yeah, well, first, this your image tonight is a better image than your convention center picture when you're here. So, you know, so stick with this one. I see where you get your looks from. Beautiful young lady, man. Beautiful young lady. No, I think that yeah, I think tonight, you know, we talked about Taya Cooper, for example, like those opportunities at the rim have been there for her all season. Erica Willer's had opportunities at the rim. Brittany Sykes has had opportunities at the rim. We had a possession in the New York game on Sunday afternoon. We were up 2. Brittany Sykes had a good opportunity at the rim. It doesn't go in. New York comes down and scores, and then they go on to win the game. Jeff Van Gundy used to say it a lot. A lot of people still say it. It's a make or miss league. They say it more frequently in the NBA, but a lot of times it's the same thing for us. And, you know, when you have players that like Carly Samuelson, that when they're open, they're going to make a good percentage of their shots. You know, when that makes all the difference in the world. You know, there's only so much that you can do in terms of strategy offensively, sets and actions offensively, if you're not fortunate enough to have players that can convert on those plays and those opportunities. So the better players get individually, the easier it makes the game for us offensively. And I think that's another thing that was an advantage for us, you know, playing Sunday afternoon and not playing until Thursday night. Several of our players were able to get in the gym this week and just get better. And they were able to carry that over tonight.
Time for two more with Coach. We'll go to Michael Matthew with the Good News Network.
Yo, hey, what's up, Coach Fisher?
So
What's your thoughts on Amanda tonight, man? She had a real tough matchup with Tina Charles, but you know she was able to knock down some good shots and just give some good effort with guarding Tina. What's your thoughts?
yeah, no, it was fantastic. Like Tina is a Hall of Fame player, and she's seen all the coverages, all the matchups. No matter what you do, she's going to score between 20 and 30. So she scored 25 tonight. But to your point, Amanda made her work for those points, right? And especially in the second half, I thought we finally figured out, and Amanda deserves the credit, like really getting into her space, making it difficult for her to get low post position. And her confidence defensively just continued to grow as the game went on. So she deserves a lot of credit. You know, of course, we always know that she's capable of knocking down the three, but I thought that the defensive energy and intensity and the way she was impacting the game on that end, it kind of allowed that offensive confidence to grow. And that's why the ball started going in for because of the things that she was doing defensively for us. So she impacts us tremendously on that end defensively. And you know, we couldn't be as good on that end without her. And you know, we need her to put that effort out there for us every night.
Last question will go to Gabby Ducharme with LASparks.com.
Hey, Coach. Congrats on the big win tonight.
Thank you.
Just want to ask, you guys put up a season high 32 points in that second quarter. What was working offensively for you guys coming out of the first quarter?
We've been talking a lot about really, trying to touch the paint offensively. Our guard core, Brittany Sykes at the wing, we have an ability to get downhill and get around people and into the lane. And so we have to be really intentional about that. And I thought in that second quarter, especially against a team like Washington that can be really good defensively because of their activity and the crowd that they show to the ball. I thought we did a really good job in the second quarter of driving, attacking the paint, and then kicking it out to open teammates for good quality shots. And so I thought that quarter really turned the momentum of the game, especially that last 3 or 4 minutes of that second quarter. That group that came in, I think Carly Samuelson was on the floor. KT was pushing through some fatigue. They just did a good job of keeping the basketball moving. And I thought that allowed us to knock down some shots.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right, questions for Carly Samuelson, who had a career high 13 points tonight. We'll start with Tukni Nguyen with the LA Times.
Hi, Carly. Congratulations on a good game. When you came to the Sparks, this has obviously been many times signing with this hometown team, but what did you expect out of your time here, signing on a hardship exception, and kind of what did it feel like to have this kind of career night?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't know what to expect coming on a hardship, but yeah, this felt good. It's like I have a lot of fun playing, and whatever minutes that I get, like I said before, I'm gonna do the best I can and just try to help the team win. But yeah, this was a fun game.
John W. Davis with Winsider.
Carly, we spoke the other day about, how you were able to impact the game without scoring. This game, you did impact the game the same way, but then also in addition to with scoring. But with that said, do you think part of the reason why you've been able to be so successful on the court, in addition to what you've been doing, is I think pretty much all of your minutes in the past 2 games, you've been on the floor with Brittany Sykes at the same time. What has that been like, both of y'all coming off the bench and kind of changing the game?
Yeah, she's so much fun to play with. I've been playing minutes at the 3 and the 4, and she's kind of a guard that can play different positions too. So we kind of work well together. Like, she's really good at cutting, obviously rebounding and playing defense, and she's such a fun player to play with and play off of. She's gonna get after it and go for everything, whereas I can space the floor and Yeah, so we're kind of playing like I'm playing the four, but we're also playing positionless basketball in that sense. So I love being on the floor with her.
Chris Camello.
Yeah, Carly, exceptional game tonight. This is 2 games in a row where you seem to be kind of getting into the groove. And it seems as though in these close games, you're actually embracing the moment of going out there, taking shots. I mean, you had a nifty step move on Tina Charles. So, combine that with the outside shooting. But I mean, you were playing out there with like no fear and just doing, like you said, everything you helped to win. Can you just kind of elaborate on that role and why you feel so comfortable in those intense moments?
Yeah, I mean, I think first and foremost, Fish lets us play free and believes in us as players. So as you can see, like Taya went off today, and anybody can do that any night. It's because he believes in how we play. And two, my teammates, finding me. And if my defender helps, I'm spacing the floor, so they're finding me. So, credit to my teammates there. And then 3, I'm very confident in myself as a player. I've been overseas the past 3 years, playing 2 years in Spain, and I played in the championship of EuroLeague. And, I'm confident in how I play, and, there's no reason to fear, and it's just basketball, and you got to believe in yourself and be confident to do good.
Go to Michael Matt at the Good News Network.
Yeah, there I go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Hey, okay, perfect. Hey, Carly, what's your thoughts just on the effort that you guys were able to get with you, Taylor, and Brittany? You guys combined for 53 points. It's just like you guys' energy and effort just kind of changed the game and the pace every time you guys were in.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I love being on the floor with Slim and obviously Teo is killing it tonight. And their aggressiveness on defense and offense, it really gets the game going and it hypes up the rest of the team on the bench and on the court. But yeah, like I said, they make it easy for me on the court. So I think that's how we got that energy back to get that lead.
Last question. David, did you have a question?
No, I actually didn't. It's okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Carly.
Thanks.
What's up? What's up? It's TC on the ones and twos. I don't think I could be a host. Oh, is this live? They can hear me? Oh, man.
All right. Questions for Taya Cooper. We'll start with Chris Camello.
Dang.
Hey, Taya, congrats on the career night, 26 points. We talked about your performance with Derek. So 2-part question. What was that?
What Fish say?
Oh, no, Fish just says how lethal you are when you're getting downhill. But so my question for you is, 1, what was working out there? And 2, how can you sustain this and build on this so you could have maybe not 26 every single night, but where you could consistently put out like this type of performance?
Honestly, I don't even try to, think about points. I think that my energy felt good and kind of fed into my teammates, and they believed in me, and it was another opportunity. It was another game. I had another 40 minutes to give my all, and that's really what I was focused on. Whether I scored 26 or 2 or whatever, I just want my energy to be there. I want to lead the court saying I gave my all, so that's all that really matters to me.
David Yapkowitz with the next.
Hey, Taya. Tonight you did a strong job, getting to the rim, putting the ball on the floor, really putting pressure on the defense there. You got to the line 6 times. How important is that to be able to, jumpstart your offense? You guys kind of got off to a slow start a little bit tonight, but, you kind of helped pull them back in when, you're not settling like that. You're taking it to the rim, forcing that contact there.
Honestly, games be so different, and we play so many, and it's back to back, and it be the same team 4 times, 3 times. Some games is different. They all different. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna get the same thing every time. We just got to make sure that collectively we're all on the same page. We're all communicating. We all giving everything we got. Can't be 4 people. Can't be 3. You got to be all 5 of us and the rest of us on the bench. And I think that's what matters. That all that scoring and who hot, who not. It's not that. It's our energy on both ends of the floor.
Duke you win with the LA Times.
First of all, you sat down, you looked at a piece of paper and you're like, dang, what stat stood out to you just now when you were looking at that?
Oh, I was Tina and Leilani. I was like, I didn't know they went off like that. I was looking at the score in the game. I didn't know they. That's what I said.
But also, what impresses you about the way Carly Samuelson comes in? She comes in mid-season, kind of a weird situation. She just comes out, has a career game today.
Man, you know what? Carly is like a beautiful human being. Honestly, it's a pleasure being her teammate and getting to know her. We are in the same group for practices and like pre-practice, and we was playing one-on-one the day before the game, the last practice, and it was me, her, and Arella, and that's how I got a little group. So I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy, like, to what she's going through and what she's been through over the years. I think that like it's just crazy how life worked, and for her to have been in this situation and get the opportunity, and for her to knock the door down, I love that. I love people who get the opportunity and then they seize the moment, and I'm super happy for her because it's hard. It's hard. Mentally, it's hard. Physically, it's hard. Like, I don't think people understand how mental basketball is. Like, it's like literally 20 to 10% physical. Like, mentally, the ups and downs, the roller coasters, and all that you go through, not having a check, not being on the team, going from team to team, like, that's a lot. And then you expect somebody to come out here and just hoop like nothing happening. And I think that for her to do that is remarkable.
Time for 2 more. We'll go to Megan Hines with the Schwab Report.
Hey Tay, great performance tonight. I just want to ask, it's about the points in the paint. You guys outscored them in the paint 40-20. Let's talk about how you guys are able to get in that lane and be effective against those bigs as well, even as guards continually throughout these games.
I think because people like Zowie, Nia, they can shoot. So when we come off ball screens, you have to get back to her. So I think that opens up the floor a lot for us when they're hitting and they're being aggressive. And like I said, games be different. Sometimes the paint don't be there. Sometimes it be closed. So today just was one of them days, and we took advantage of it.
Last question for tonight for Taya will go to John W. Davis, the Winsider.
Tay, I have a very simple question for you. How much fun did you have in this game?
Honestly, it was Fish. Fish called me Sharif before the game. And I love my brother. I'm so proud. I'm so glad he's getting the opportunity to, even be mentioned in the NBA draft. And, that kind of got me excited. It gave me a different kind of energy. And then after the game, he was like, okay, Rick. And it was just crazy that he, he showed love to my brother. And it's just that meant a lot to me. So that was my biggest takeaway from the game, honestly.
Thank you, Taya.
Thank you.
All right, questions for Amanda Zowie B. We'll start with Chris Camella with Nightcast Media.
Hey, Amanda, tremendous game out there, especially that block at the end of the game on Tina Charles. Tina, obviously, one of the best in the game, but you guys did a really good job, I thought, containing her tonight, especially in key moments. Just talk about your defense on her and what was working out there for you and trying to keep her from, going off for like 40 or 20 or something.
I don't want to be rude, but I really think we should talk about Mecca not being an Olympian. I think that should be the focus, really.
a lot of teammates have spoken about that, and you know, a lot of people believe it's not right what happened to her with her not making the Olympic team. Give us your
Again,
thoughts. Yeah, again, exactly. So what are your thoughts?
I think it's straight up bullshit. I think that politics play way too big of a role in this. And I think that they're playing her. And it is unacceptable. It is very disrespectful. Um, she's one of the best players in the world. Um, one of the, if not the best leader in the world. And she should be on that team. Blank period. Like, I don't understand it. And I think it's an excuse because people's feelings are hurt.
Davis is win Saturday.
Well, I'll continue on this. On the Mystics, there were 2 people who were named to that Olympic team. Was it motivating for you to play against people who USA Basketball are considering Olympians?
I mean, I think everyone on the team, they're doing a great job in representing their country. And I mean, I'm not gonna say who I think and what I think, who should be on the team or not. All I know is that NECA is supposed to be on that team. And I just know when she comes back, y'all about to see fire. That's it. That's it. And they are going to regret not putting her on that team.
Michael Matthew.
Hey, what's up, Amanda? So my question to you is, what do you think can be done to fix the process of choosing the players for these teams?
I'm trying to word my sentence correctly. I think one, and I mean, I think this goes across most of the national teams around the world, but we got to stop letting people in power who are too emotional make decisions, right? We have whoever it is who sits in the power or with the power are holding on to grudges. And I think it's petty. I think it's immature. And I think it's that their decisions are stupid. I'm not calling them stupid. I'm saying the decisions that they are making are stupid. And whatever reasoning they have, it's not a good reason enough to not have NECA on the Olympic team.
See one more hand. We'll go to Megan Hines with the swap report.
Hey, Amanda. I just really just want to ask this question just because you and Tina did play together in New York. I just wanted to get your feelings just about her. Just you guys being in different situations now. Just talking about you guys' relationship throughout the years in New York.
So with all due respect, my answer to your question is going to be that NECA should be on the Olympic team for the USA.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.